What's up, YouTube? I made it all the way down to Manchester to watch this game. I told you guys I had a surprise, and I am here in Manchester. It's not cold at all. I don't know what people keep talking about. All right, I'm lying. So, let's show everybody around here and how the tables are set up. This is COSM in Los Angeles. It's basically like being at a theater where you get to feel like you're at the game, but you're not actually at the game. This is, it looks awesome, actually. I can't wait for the game to get started. I can't wait for this experience. I'm going to check it out. I will tell everybody what it's like here. It's kind of crazy. It feels like you're in a stadium. Okay, I made it home nice and safe. I am ready to sit down and talk about the game I just experienced at this wonderful place called COSM in Los Angeles in Inglewood. It's actually pretty close to SoFi Stadium. If any of you know SoFi Stadium, or if you came into LA for the preseason games over at SoFi Stadium, then you know that SoFi Stadium is actually this wonderful stadium. And this is a place that's kind of next door. It's not far away at all. For me, it's a 45-minute drive from where I live. So it's not close for me, but I tell you what, like if any other Manchester United game I get to go to there, I am going to take the advantage and go there. I wish someone from COSM would send me an email or something and let me kind of go live from there and do any kind of special events. If you know anyone at COSM and you're watching this video, get me in touch with them and let's see if we can make something happen. I'll tell you what I like so much about being there, and that is this view that you get of the game. So you can see here, it's kind of like being at the game. You're watching the game from this different tactical view, if you will. I wish there was a way I could access this view every time I watch a game, because it lets me see the whole team shape at all times, very much like going to the stadium and seeing the game live for yourself. You can really pick out and see who's in the right positions, who's making the runs at the right time, who's late to react, who's early to react, where the ball, like what the movement is when the ball's there. And I get to even see the manager the whole time and see how he's gesturing or how he's feeling and who he's talking to. It really is like priceless for me, because I love to analyze these kind of things. And I have to tell you, even though I'm not shocked, it was surprising to me how I still feel like it's the same three players that let me down. Again, this is not me hating, guys. This is just exactly what I saw, and this is the issue we have with this team and the upgrades we need to make moving forward. The things that I saw were the same as almost all the time. So basically what I mean by this is that these three players that I'm about to name, and I hate doing this to call out player names, but these three players, Diogo Dalot, Garnacho, and our striker, Rasmus Højlund. These three players, man, whenever they touch the ball, I just feel like something bad's going to happen. I feel like they're either going to turn it over or they're just going to make a bad decision. It's going to be a horrible pass or cross. I don't know. A bad touch, Højlund. I don't know, but it just feels like they're out of their depth, like they're not good enough to be starting for a Manchester United team going against our rivals in Manchester City. It's just not a game they should be starting in. I'm not saying they're good enough to play in it, but they would probably be better coming off the bench in a game like this. They're not starting quality. This is something that needs to be addressed this summer window, and I've gotten to the point after watching Rasmus again today where I'm okay with selling him, guys, but I don't think it's going to happen, because I don't think that he would have that much interest in the market right now where anybody's going to pay off what we still owe on him. We're definitely not going to make a profit on him because no one's going to pay $70 million. I don't know, man. Leave it in the comments if you think I'm being a little harsh here, but to me, Rasmus, every time he was involved in the play, something bad happened. It wasn't good. And when Xerxes came in, you could see a little bit of a different light, I don't know, it was just a little better. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. And then Garnacho, the decision making, it continued on today. Is he watching the film, the game film after each game so that he can pick and choose where he can compete and be better, where he can make some changes in his decision making? And then Dorgu is still, in my opinion, Dorgu is still playing scared and nervous, so I'm not going to lay judgment on Dorgu, because he did have a couple of whiffs, a couple of bad touches. But again, Dorgu gets a pass from me for at least, like I said in my last video, he gets a pass from me for another 5, 6, or 7 games until he's got 15 games under his belt. And then by then, the nerves should be a little bit calmer. He should be able to show himself. And then our distribution, seeing it from this angle when I was watching the game, our distribution from Onana is really bad. It's really bad. So I can see why the people who actually go to the games in Manchester might be looking forward to a new goalkeeper. If I had to watch that from the stadium and see how bad the distribution is, and when I get a clear view of what's going on, and I see what Onana was showing me today, I'm like, wow, this guy can't even distribute. I wanted to get rid of him because his saves weren't of high quality. I just don't think he's a good enough goalkeeper. And his decision making, he doesn't come out at the right times. He doesn't come out forcefully. He doesn't like make his presence be known in the box. But today I was like, you can add on bad distribution to that. And I always thought his distribution wasn't great, but I didn't think it was bad. Today it was bad. It was bad. There was a lot of times where he just misses those windows, those windows of opportunity where he could get the ball out on one side or the other, and he just holds on to it for a little too long. I don't know what he's doing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like. And by the way, I will say this. The manager's doing a fantastic job. This is not on the manager. The manager's doing a fantastic job. He had the team really well organized. Absolutely, like, perfectly organized. He's got the team building up in a shape that looks really good. It's just the manager can't go out and make that final pass or that final decision or make the goal. He can't. He set us up to win. He definitely set us up to win. We had enough opportunities to win. We just don't have the quality to win. And that's where this summer window is going to be vital. And post-game press conference, he said things about next season already. He's talking in the press conferences about next season instead of talking about this season, because even he does. I don't think he thinks that this season is going to become much better. I really don't know if we have a chance of winning the Europa League. We have a very small chance probably because we just don't have the quality, guys. We just don't have the quality. So with that said, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go back and watch Ipswich's game against the Wolverhampton Warriors, see if Liam Delap played in that game. I kind of want to get a better understanding of Liam Delap because I've been down on him. I've been pretty upset with the rumors that he's probably what we're going to end up with. But after watching Rasmus again today, I'm just thinking to myself, well, Liam Delap's got to be a much, much better player than... I don't want to say player, so I'll just say he must be much better for us if he would come in to this squad. And if he started for us today, he'd probably hold up the ball better than Rasmus did. He'd probably get the team involved better and let us move up the thirds better than Rasmus is doing. Rasmus is just, he's not doing much. He's really not doing much. Guys, leave it in the comments if you don't agree with me. Let me know what you guys think of COSM, what have you seen so far. I think it's really cool. I wish I had more ideas of what to film or record while I was there, but honestly, I was too entranced in the game. I was paying attention to everything going on in the game. I thought it was cool. To me, it was like being at the stadium. But leave it in the comments if you got something to share about COSM. If you've ever been to LA and you've ever seen something like COSM before, let me know. That would be intriguing. Guys, also, I want to thank everybody who dropped a like on the last video. I haven't been asking people to drop likes. I'm going to ask for it right now. Drop a like if you're here. Let's get this video, getting views and stuff like that. Let's try to grow this community. I'm trying my best to make 3 videos a week. Like I'm saying, it won't be long videos. There'll be 3 videos a week. Usually, I wouldn't make this video. Usually, I plan on watching Liam Delap play and start cutting together some footage of what I think of him. I'm going to hold judgment. I don't know what I think of him yet. I'm going to go watch the games. I'm going to start to cut together video. Those of you who have been with me know what I mean when I say cut video together, so I can show you exactly what I like or don't like about his playing style. Maybe like decisions he makes on runs he makes. Maybe the way he uses his body to hold up play or doesn't use his body to hold up play. I'm going to find examples in the last game and maybe the last 2 or 3 games if I find the time, and then I would make a video and show it to you, and that would probably take about a week from the day that I make that decision, and you guys would usually have to wait a week to watch my next video. But I promised myself and I promised you guys that I'm going to do better and I'm going to start to make videos more often. But with that said, then we get videos like this where I haven't done the work yet. I'm just now telling you what I'm planning on doing. Guys, leave in the comments if there's any other people that we're interested in, that there are rumors that we could actually go for,
that I may not be familiar with, leave in the comments who else I should watch and analyze and talk about on these videos and maybe even show footage of. Don't come to me with Cunha. Cunha's good. I already like him. I shouldn't have to analyze him. I think we all know what Cunha is capable of. But I'm going to watch the Ipswich Wolves game, so maybe I will do a Cunha edit too. But I would love Cunha. I just don't know if we're going to go for Cunha. Mateta, strong body. I think we all know what Mateta is about, but I don't think we're serious about going for Mateta either. I honestly think for some reason, I think it's Liam Delap or they spend the money and go for Osimhen. Those are the only things that I kind of do like my gut feeling, if you will. But you know what? This is something Ineos have done since they've come in. We've heard talk about, remember when Erik ten Hag was here? We heard so much talk over the summer that they're going to talk to this manager or that manager, that they talk to the German with the ear sticking out. What's his name? He's a manager of England right now. Ear sticks out. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? That Mickey Ficky. Who is he, man? Thomas Tuchel. Tommy Tickles. We heard about Tommy Tickles. We heard about a bunch of other managers. Thomas Frank. I guess everybody named Thomas that was a manager we interviewed. And sort of they were all thinking about getting a different manager other than Erik ten Hag. And what do we get? Surprise, we're keeping Erik ten Hag. We've heard so many things about people that were interested in signing, players that were interested in signing. And then it was, surprise, we're getting this player instead or that player. I have a feeling this is kind of the Ineos thing where you just hear about everybody they're thinking about and interviewing because they have a big list of players they actually consider an interview or talk about, and then they finally narrow it down to somebody that me and you may not even have heard of yet. And that's what I'm hoping happens. I'm hoping we have a summer full of surprises. But just in case, I want to do my homework because I really think Liam Delap is something that they might really go for. I'm going to do my homework and look at Liam Delap. Now, if you want to talk a little bit about the game, I'll give you my breakdown of the game. I thought we were defensively solid. I thought we were super highly organized. I thought we created enough chances to win the game. But I thought, like I said, that these three players are holding us back. I thought Bruno Fernandes was the best player on the field. I mean, from both teams. I thought he outclassed Kevin De Bruyne. I thought he was amazing. He was really good today. He was really good. He showed a lot of heart and soul. I thought that it's no surprise again that our very first substitution is Ugarte coming off. Ugarte came off. Casemiro got to stay on. To me, no surprise. I thought Casemiro was way more involved in building up play and passing the ball around and progressing the ball. I think Ugarte is lacking of that and needs to get better with that. But I also think that we need an upgrade on Casemiro. I think anybody who's been watching my channel knows I want a forward, I want a center midfielder, and we need a center back, and I'd love a new goalkeeper. Basically the spine of the team. I need an attacking 10 also. I forgot to mention that. So forward, attacking 10 are my two priorities. Then a center midfielder, then comes goalkeeper, then comes center back. That would be my favorite summer, or my dream summer, if you will, for this offseason. We'll see. Guys, leave in the comments anything I forgot to mention about the game. We'll talk about it some more. I just got home. I ate some quick lunch. I put on a different sweater, like this sweater. I put on a different sweater, and I made this video so that I could post it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for being with me. I will make another video very soon. Hopefully Tuesday night I'll post something so that you guys can watch on Wednesday morning. And hopefully by then, I've already seen the Liam Delap video, but I don't think I'll have it edited. So that's not until next weekend. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.